Good morning, everybody. It's day 7 of the series of the trading of the Nasdaq futures. Our buy was opened down here. You can see this line where it says opening rate is where we opened the buy on the 19th of May. Today is day 7. We finished off yesterday when the 4-hour chart had a nice long buy session in the USA session and then it started bobbing. I mentioned in that last video of the day that the test is now to get above the 200-hour moving average on the 4-hour chart, which it has done. There hasn't been much movement overnight in GMT plus 2 time. Market is now waiting again for the next move to make. Again, I have to say nothing is guaranteed. It's not guaranteed to go up any further. We have to watch the economic indicators. We have to watch the news. What was good news yesterday late was the Fed speakers that spoke yesterday, the USA Fed speakers. I'm just battling to get this across to the screen. There we go. The Fed speakers stick with the theme that inflation should be temporary. So they're trying to calm the investors that inflation will not rise and therefore they won't have to increase the interest rates. The economic indicators for today are quite light. You can see the rectangles are not very dark, any of them. They're not fully colored in with this orange color. So they shouldn't have that much of an effect on the market, but one never knows. You must just keep an eye open. This is all GMT plus 2 time, 8 a.m. Quarter 1 figures, April, May figures. The market is more interested in the second half, in news of what's going to happen in the second half of 2021. That will be market movers. This is historical figures that the market might not be that interested in. They're interested in what the economists are saying is happening going forward. Okay, let's just go back to the charts. That's the 4-hour chart. If you look at the 5-minute chart, it's been trying to pull the 200-hour average up on the, what did I do now? Just open here. On the 5-minute chart of the Nasdaq futures, this platform calls Nasdaq futures US Tech 100. It is 7:30 a.m. GMT plus 2 time, and you can see overnight where that 4-hour was really not moving that much. This is the 5-minute chart. So if you happened to open a buy right up here, you would have got a fright down here when it went down to fetch and that can be quite a substantial loss on the 5-minute chart with the buy opening at the top. So you must just be careful once the USA market is closed. In fact, it only moved from 3:30 p.m., which is USA market open time. 3:30 GMT plus 2 is USA market open. It only moved really until 6, and then it moved again just before 9, and then it started bobbing. Okay, so just be careful on your timing of an open. Don't open if the 200-hour on the 5-minute chart is too low, because it's going to pull down to go and fetch it to bring it up. And that's what happened overnight GMT time. The 2-minute chart's not going to show much except a lot of bobbing. Okay, a lot of bobbing. That's where it went up yesterday evening, like we saw on the 5-minute chart. Then look at the 15-minute chart. This 200-hour average is a bit low for me. So the price might even pull all the way back down to get these guys up, to get these moving averages up. So you need to just wait for market open USA. I would wait till 11:30, 12:30 GMT plus 2 to see if this price hasn't pulled down to fetch these moving averages. And then you can just look at each time chart as to what's going on. You see, when the 30-minute chart wasn't pulling up here, if you watch the previous videos, you'll remember that this 200-hour was flat. They couldn't move it up. They couldn't get it to move up. So what they did is they sold off right to the bottom. That's when we opened, just before the USA FOMC minutes. So when I saw that this 200 hour was flat, it's gone up now because they pulled it up here, but it was flat. So the price came all the way down to push it up from the bottom. Okay, a lot of analysts think I'm crazy, thinking that that's what they do, but my eyes tell me that's what they do, and I believe what my eyes see. And from there on, they've been pulling up. But there is a chance they might go down to fetch it again. So just measure your risk, measure when you're going to open your buy. Um, some sellers would sell now. They'd be so sure that it's going to go down to fetch that, and then they take their profit when it's around about here. I'm not going to do that. Our buy is open at the bottom here, and we will pursue. 1 hour charts, just go and have a look at all the charts. So the 100 hour is curling up nicely. 200 hour on the hour chart is curling up nicely. No guarantees it could fly all the way down to pull it back up again. So if I didn't already have a buy open here, I'm not sure I would have opened a buy here because it might pull back. So we wait for at least 12:30 p.m. GMT plus 2 time when the USA traders come on board. They might sell to bring the moving averages up. Okay, so guys, it's early in the morning here by me. I will chat to you a bit later. Thank you.